Hello everyone. Good morning. It's been a very long while since I last uploaded a video, so I'm sorry about that. I've been a little busy doing private readings, trying to see if, yeah, if I could help people out. So, today what I'm gonna be doing is we're gonna ask, where does your hope lie? Right? Because it's been a pretty messy year, it's been a pretty messy month in a few countries, and we just want something good to look at, right? We want to see what should we do to regain hope that we might have begun to lose sight of. Okay, so today what I have for you all is 4 feathers from the geese that my father has. Okay, so these are all feathers that has dropped. I did not pluck them. I dare not go near them. they don't like me. And yeah, and also I have my new Moonology deck. This is actually one of the decks that I have really wanted since I first saw them being used on videos, and I finally got it. Yay! It's my Scorpio deck. Just arrived on the 3rd. So pick a pile, and I will see you in the reading below. Okay? Take care. See you there. So hello pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. And here we have your few cards. I actually got 2 cards from each of my tarot deck to see where your hope lies. Got a question card as well for you, and also an Amanda Lovelace Believe in Your Own Magic oracle card. Okay, so we're gonna look at all these cards first, and finally once we're done, we're gonna look at the Moonology card that we got for you. Okay, so the first one, we'll begin with the oracle deck. Thorns. Weave together the crowns you deserve. And then from my tarot cards, Knight of Coins, Page of Cups in reverse, the Moon in reverse. What is that? Can you see that? Perhaps I'll put them like this. Temperance in reverse, the Emperor upright, and no, my bad. Hang on. I think it's probably easier if I put them like that. Right, and finally the question. Do you need help? Okay, so from what I can see here, it looks like... Okay, so it looks like you kind of have an offer coming to you. You kind of have an offer coming to you, but it is coming very, very slowly because it's in the form of the Knight of Pentacles, right? However, with the Page of Cups in reverse, it kind of seems to say that there's an immature energy behind this Knight of Coins. There is perhaps the person is being slow because they're still coming to terms with their emotions. They're a bit not to say naive, they're a bit immature in that sense, emotionally immature, and that's why they're taking time to actually come to you with the offer. But at the same time, it's the Knight of Coins. They're trying to be really, really stable about it. They're trying to be really, really careful about it. So when it finally eventually reaches you, it won't be all too bad. Okay? And then with the Moon in reverse, it seems to say that this is a time where you need to find clarity. You need to find clarity. And with the Temperance in reverse, it seems to speak about some part in your life right now that is a bit out of balance. Okay, so there's a part of yourself that is a bit out of balance. You have to recognize what part is it actually, and I feel like you need to sit down with it. Not quite going into hermit mode, but you need to sit down with it and look inside you and find the answer, as in, why is it actually making you lose your stability? What is it about that situation that is making you lose your stability? All right. And then for the emperor, okay, the emperor is the peak of the male energy. It could be you, could be someone else, but it's speaking about someone who is very in control, someone who knows what they're doing, who is balanced in terms of logic and their heart, their passion, and also their words, and also their assets. Yeah. And underneath him is the star in reverse. So this is telling me that what I'm getting right now is this emperor person, he might be involved in causing you to reach this imbalance, right? Because the star is in reverse. The star in reverse means a blockage towards your goal, an inability to heal. I apologize. So there's perhaps something about this emperor that you need to recognize, because they are either in your way or they are the person who can help you to get back your goals and help you start back your healing. Okay, it kind of dawns to me how the Page of Cups, the Temperance, and the Star, they all feature water very prominently. The Moon is supposed to have water as well, but not in this deck. So you see, they're all earth and on the ground, and this is all water. So what I'm feeling right now, this situation is regarding your stability in your life, perhaps your work, okay, or your non romantic relationship with others. However, what is getting in the way has to do with your emotions. All right. Okay, with your oracle card, it says weave together the crown you deserve. Okay, this calls you to recognize in yourself what is it that you deserve, and remember, you always deserve the best. No matter what you've done before, no matter what have been done onto you before, what you deserve is always the best, and you need to have the power to have your back, to acknowledge that you deserve the best. Okay, make the prettiest crown you can and wear it, because that is your crown. That is how you see yourself. That is how you respect yourself, and you must always see yourself in the best light. And of course, from there on, be the best person you can. Okay, with your question, it says, do you need help? So this is asking you right now, are you having a lot of trouble to reach this on your own? Do you need to reach out? And that is never a bad thing. Reaching out is never a bad thing. Finding someone you can reach out to is, of course, a bit of a struggle, a bit of a hit and miss, right? But sometimes we have to make do with what we can. We have to make do with the help that is available around us, and use that at least as a crutch until we can stand a bit stronger, until we are able to reach out to others who can help us a bit more better. Okay, so ask yourself and recognize, I think it also has to do with all this instability. It's gonna be slow. Be careful. Clarify, disillusion yourself. Clarify what is it that is causing you this trouble. And now I'm starting to believe that this emperor is someone who can help you, someone you can reach out to. Alright, and together with the emperor, weave together the crown that you deserve. Alright, one final note though. Do be careful how you judge other people. Okay, because sometimes the emperor could be an emperor in reverse, and once you realize that, um you need to love yourself enough to know when you have to move away and move on to the next person who can help you out. Alright? Okay, so lastly, let's see what you have for your Moonology card. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. I like that. Okay, so it looks like something new is going to begin and that is going to help you out. Okay. So part of the message for this card is that, okay, reach out to someone and let them know you care. Okay, this is talking about reaching out. And also honestly, because it says new moon in Libra, Libra is about balance. Again, temperance is balance, and right now it is out of whack, right? The star also, you see how she has two water vessels in her hand, kind of like how there is two scales on the scale, and you need to make sure that is balanced. So this is your message. Pile number 1, I wish you good luck. If it resonates, yeah, feel free to let me know down below. I do wish you the best of luck, and take care. Alright, I'm a little bad with this, but feel free to like the video and subscribe if it resonates with you. If you would like a private reading, I'm actually starting out to do it professionally now. You can find my Fiverr link below. Okay, take care. Welcome, pal number 2. So you're the one who picked the large feather. Alright, so we are gonna have a look at your cards. So I got you an oracle card from the Amanda Lovelace Believe in Your Own Magic deck. We have 2 cards from each of my tarot decks to see where your hope lies, and also a question card. So let's have a look. Your first oracle card, Sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. Let's have a look at your tarot cards. King of Cups upright. King of Coins in reverse. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I know, my bad. These are the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. And the Knight of Swords upright. Hermit upright. And the High Priestess in reverse. Your question here is, how has your thinking changed? Alright, pile number 2. So it seems for you right now, there are 2 people at play. One is the King of Cups and one is the King of Coins. One of them could be you and another one is a person that you are involved with, or they could be both aspects of yourselves. So the King of Cups says about someone who is emotionally stable, someone who is in control, and someone who rules his realm with his heart. It's a very sweet person, but still, he is a leader and he doesn't show his emotions well. However, they are stable and he's in control. I kind of like how it's actually Shenlong. Kind of reminds me of Dragon Ball, where if you summon him, he will give you all your wishes. And perhaps that is the energy of the King of Cups. If you wish for something, he will understand and he will go through lengths to help you get them. However, the King of Coins is in reverse. The King of Coins is about stability and assets. When he's in reverse, he either has very, very terrible hoarding tendencies, or he is actually losing money, losing stability. His family is in chaos, right? He just out of control. And this is the Alta twin that carries the world. He's in upside down mode. His world is upside down right now. Next card we have is the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles talks about very uneven give and take. Someone is overly giving, and I feel like it has something to do with this King of Cups. But because the King of Coins is not in a stable place, he's unable to give back. I'm saying him, but this could be male and female, it could be male, female, but it seems like both of these people, they have quite strong masculine sides, which actually more speaks about control and giving. Giving in a asset sense, providing, right? So it's very uneven right now. I think two people who used to be equally giving, who used to have a balance in what they give and what they receive, is right now is in imbalance. And with the Knight of Swords, it seems like someone wants to speak up about this. Someone wants to speak up about this and be a bit more logical, like say, hey, you know what? I've been thinking, and I think things are not quite right now. See how the cat is like pouncing. So he really wants to say something, and he wants to say something fast. But see, his claws are out. And also swords. They're very logical. They say what they think. Sometimes it's a bit cruel, it's a bit harsh. So I think that's where the next cards come in, which is the Hermit. It's telling you to go inside and look within. I feel like this is a bit of a warning before you or the other person speak. Well, I guess this is more towards you, because we're trying to see where your hope lies. So before you speak, try to look inside of you. Try to go within and see what exactly it is that you need to say. What exactly it is that is the problem. Sometimes we need to do the homework for both parties for us to actually find out what is not yet done, what needs to be done. And the High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess talks about clarity, about intuition, about seeing with your third eye. So with it in reverse, it seems to say that right now that is lacking, and perhaps that's why it's telling you to go inside, to go in a hermit mode, to try and gain clarity as you go within before you speak about this unequal give and take. Alright, for your oracle card, paint the sun back into your sky. This is actually telling you to take charge of putting this sun back in your sky. It's telling you that, you know, yes, right now it is unequal. You do have to say something. And you're going to do it. Because you can't depend on anyone else to make things right. You have to make things right inside your world. You have to put the sun back with your own bare hands. However, again, prepare yourself. Because right now, it seems like you are very ready to pounce. But go within and think about what you're going to say. So the question that you have here, the question that you can ask yourself is, how has your thinking changed? How has your thinking changed? So this card actually is reminding me about going through cycles where if you're not careful, you'll just be triggering things that will repeat itself again and again. For instance, if this is not the first time this has happened, if the way you think has not changed, you're just going to be triggering the same thing. And even if you find a bit of peace, this same issue is going to crop up again. So I feel this card very much goes with this too. The Hermit and the High Priestess in reverse. Look back at how your thinking has changed, and from there, have your game plan. And once you have an idea of what is wrong, what is the core issue, how can it how can you go about it, and what alternative you can have. I think that's when you are able to safely and permanently paint the sun back in your sky. Alright, so let's have a look at your Moonology card, pile number 2. A new start is coming, new moon. I like that. So with this card, the new moon, it's okay. So one of the message from the book here is, I'll see it when I believe it. I will see it when I believe it. So it's the complete opposite from I will believe it when I see it. You need to feel it from deep inside you. And then the changes will come. Not the other way around. You can't wait for the other person to change before you believe in them sometimes. You have to believe in them. And once they realize that they're actually being given a chance, then people will start to have the courage to actually step back up. That's a very specific message. Alright. But yeah, a new start is coming with the Knight of Swords, who's wanting to say his piece. Again, be prepared for it. Go within. Have clarity. Realize if you have changed the way you think. Okay, so that's all. Pile number 2. If this resonates with you, feel free to let me know underneath. I'll be very happy to hear. And also, like and subscribe the video if you enjoy it. It'll help me reach more people. I realize that a lot of the messages that I have, they're actually about people who are in trouble. So the more people I can reach, I think the more thankful I'll be. So take care. Thank you. And if you need a private reading, you can check my Fiverr down below. Alright, bye. Hello, for those of you who chose pile number 3, welcome. So we have for you here a few cards. One is I have the Amanda Lovelace card for you, and then I also have another message card that is actually a question card, okay, to see what you can ask yourself. And in addition to that, we have 6 tarot cards to see where your hope lies. So let's have a look. Your Amanda Lovelace card. Lavender, surround yourself with love. That's a lovely card. It's about getting together, but well, be careful if you're getting together with other people right now because of the situation in the world. 6 of Swords, Page of Wands in reverse, Page of Cups, and the World. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and also the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, and your question to ask yourself, who can help you? I like that. It kind of resonates with the surround yourself with love. Okay, so let's begin pile number 3. So with your tarot cards, we have the 6 of Swords, which means you are currently trying to move away from a very painful situation that has ended or is going to end. If you're in the middle of a fight, I don't think you want to continue it anymore, and this is actually a cue for you to move away. Take yourself and your bare minimum. Okay, see how she's with her only son. She does not have her bags with her. She does not have food with her. She only has her son and the clothes on their back, and they're leaving because that is how immediately you need to go. Don't have to think about the things that you're going to be losing. Don't think about the things that you're going to be leaving behind. Right now, there's a war behind you. You need to leave everything and bring only the most important part, which is yourself And I see the child as being whatever is left of your innocence, of your dignity. Or if you do have a child, yeah, bring only yourself and that one thing that you can't leave, which is, again, like I said, your self-worth, your dignity. With the Page of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands speaks about someone who is very passionate, very, very passionate. And with it in reverse, it could be being very reckless and immature. However, another meaning for the Page of Wands in reverse is also someone who is very uncaring in a way. I think what this is saying is more of that they know that you still have passion, but right now you might be, I think it's telling you to keep it on the low first, because right now you need to move away. That is what I'm getting. It's kind of a Four of Swords kind of feel. Okay, then with the Page of Cups, it's alright. I think what it is saying here right now is that, you know, instead of being driven by the passion in your heart, I think you need to look into like how the cat is putting his head inside the toilet sink. You need to look into the deeper parts of your heart, the one where your emotions coming from. So this is not the time for being passionate. This is the time for being empathetic, for feeling the waters in your heart, not the fire, but the waters in your heart. And the world is, I think it's trying to tell you that it is high time for this phase of your life to come to an end. And as well, with every ending there's a new beginning. But with the world, the biggest aspect is that you have learned something. You have learned something. And I think this comes with the Page of Cups as well. The thing that you've learned is perhaps something very innocent, something very small, but it has something to do with your heart. And from that, you will be able to grow. When the new start begins, you're gonna become a new person, so to speak, because you've leveled up. Then the next ones with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is what is telling you right now. Currently, you might have feelings of insecurity inside you. Feel like you're not enough. Feel like no matter what you do, no matter how much you have around you, it's simply not enough. It's a kind of insecurity that is really, really very damaging, because if you have everything around you, you're gonna feel very lost about what else you can do. And that is, I feel, a very terrible place to be in. And I really hope that you can find some way to gain back your confidence. And I think that is what the Five of Pentacles in reverse is trying to say. Right now, there is a lot of regret in you, in which you feel like you've been abandoned. And from this abandonment is where you are, the source of your insecurity is coming from. It's like no matter how much you have, you're supposed to feel content with everything that is around you, but you can't, because someone has left you out in the cold. Someone has abandoned you. But this Five of Pentacles is in reverse. That means it's a time for healing it. In the original Rider-Waite tarot, the Five of Pentacles has a girl, a person, well, two people who are walking away from each other, and there is actually a huge glass window in the back, which is like a church window, I suppose, and it's lighted up. That is to say, there is actually help around you. Same as with this card. You can see that they're both feeling so cold. They're left out here in the snow. The only thing they have is the blankets around them and each other, and no one else, nothing else. But you see, the birds in front of them, they could see behind there is actually a light. There is hope. But these birds can't tell them because they don't speak the same language. Or perhaps even if they squawk and they cry, these two people will not understand because they feel like these are outsiders, you don't understand us. When in actuality, if you take cue from those around you who might try to help you, look up, look around you, and you will see there is actually hope. There is actually things that can help you out. So this comes back to the question that we got for you. Who can help you? It's telling you to look up from your sorrows. Look around you. If you're not in the good place, put yourself in a place where you are appreciated, where you are surrounded. Put yourself around with the people who can help you. Don't isolate yourself. Yes, you might need a bit of peace and silence right now, but from the looks of it, you are very tender and very insecure about your own worth. I think being in the silence might give you an 8 of Swords kind of feel. Might actually trap you further into a spiral. So right now, try to see who can help you. Surround yourself with people who value you. Even if it's online, doesn't matter. You can go to online support forums. You can go to online, there's a lot of Reddit channels where people would hear you out just because they want to hear you out. You can even look up more tarot videos, I suppose, like this one's, where the reader will speak to you. A lot of the readers I see around, they're really kind with their words. Even if they're harsh, they're telling you the truth. Like, I will tell you what I read, right? I'm not gonna, if I see that you are in pain, I'm gonna tell you that you're in pain. But it's not because I want to point fingers or laugh at you. But it's because I see this and I understand. And we need to be real here. We can't be in that situation forever. Okay? So pile number 3, let's have a look at your Moonology card. Time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Whew. I feel like I need to breathe out reading this for you. So it's a really heavy place that you're in right now, but it's okay. The way where your hope lies is to look up, find help around you. Okay? Put yourself in a place surrounded by love where you can breathe. So some of the meanings for this card is you should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. 6 of Swords. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. Surround yourself with love. I am where I am, and it's okay. 9 of Pentacles. Find back that confidence in who you are, where you are at, what you have to do. Okay? So that's my message for you, pile number 3. It does sound like a very heavy place, and it does sound like you really, really need this feather of hope. I wish you the best. I wish you all the strength. And you'll make out of this. Alright? So let me know if this reading resonates with you. Pile number 3. I would really love to hear it. And like and subscribe this video. It will really help me out. And most of the readings that I've done, I feel like they're really meant for people who are really in trouble. So the more likes my video gets, the more people it can reach. And I think there are some people who really needs to hear these messages, just like you, just like me. Okay, so take care. Bye bye. So pile number 4, welcome. We're at your reading next. Okay, so our question was, where does your hope lie? So I have a couple of cards with me. First we have the Amanda Lovelace Oracle deck, and then I also have a question card for us to see what question you can ask yourself to reflect on your situation. Then we have 6 tarot cards to see where your hope lies. So let's have a look first with your Oracle card. Sundress, do it for you. This is a very powerful question. This is a very powerful message. Whatever you do, do it for you. Even if you're doing it for others, make sure your intention has yourself as well in the highest regard. Do you need help to understand? That's very interesting. Okay, so let's see your tarot cards. 3 of Wands, 5 of Swords, the Hierophant, the Fool, 7 of Cups, and Page of Wands. Alright, let's see what we have here. So with the 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands is a card where you are looking way into the future. It's like from where you are right now, you're trying to look across the sea, you're trying to look across the mountains. She's climbing the stairs to go up high so she can see the view from the vantage point. I'm not actually sure which fairy tale this is, but that is the general message of the 3 of Wands. So underneath it, we have the 5 of Swords. Either right now, you are facing a fight, or this is what you're foreseeing in the future. Okay, so this is either something that you're trying to move away from or something that you're foreseeing in the future. But I'm feeling like you are expecting this fight to happen. And this is a very terrible fight. It has betrayal, it has wounds, it has tears. See, one of the sickles that he's holding on is red, and it's red with the blood of this lady's husband who has been killed, so he could take the throne. And I feel like it has something to do with your 3 of Wands. When you've climbed up to this vantage point, this is what you're anticipating, or perhaps this is why you are climbing up to this vantage point. You want to try to see beyond this. You want to try to find the hope beyond it, because this is what you're expecting. You feel like this is coming up soon. Alright, so next we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of the Pope. Some people say that it is a marriage card. Okay, kind of like how they have this white banner thing. It kind of feels like, you know, 2 doves carrying it, but instead of doves we have raven. Right, so another card for the Hierophant also means structure, someone who is wise, a sort of teacher. And that's more of the feeling that I keep getting from the Hierophant. So this is telling me that you might need to seek help from someone who is wiser, or from a bigger institution, a bigger structure. like she's climbing up. It's kind of like she's trying to reach this banner here. And it's a bit hard for me to put in words right now, but I do feel like what she's trying to do is, as she climbs further up, she's trying to find a wise man. It's also the kind of feeling that I'm getting. She's going up, she's trying to get a vantage point, and she's trying to find the people who can see everything from up there. And I'm being pulled to this card. It seems like you feel like you need a bit of help for clarity. And this Hierophant is a person who can help you. Someone you look up to, someone who is wiser, perhaps an elderly grandmother, an older grandfather, a teacher, a professor, someone who is on top of a hierarchy is someone that you need to reach out to. And the Fool is kind of telling you to take a leap of faith. If you feel like you need to reach out to someone, go for it. If you feel like you need to make some changes, go for it. The thing about the Fool that is in the Rider-Waite, there was this very interesting interpretation that I heard about it from one of the readers before. The Fool is a person who's willing to step off a cliff as long as it means he can bring change to his life instead of keeping with what is, keeping with the mundane. It's a very reckless thing. It's like a very foolish thing to do, right? Go into the danger just so that you can change something. And that is actually, honestly, the core aspect of the Fool. Is telling you to take that risk. Other people might not understand it, but you do, because you know where you're at, and you know that, hang on, let me adjust this. You know where you're at, and you know that it's not a good place to be at. See, even again, I'm looking at the Three of Wands. She's climbing up. It's like she's moving away. She wants to get away from something. She wants to reach something, and the Fool is telling you that it's okay, it's good. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. Seven of Cups, this is a card of illusions. So it's trying to tell you that you might have a lot of options right now. You might have a lot of things around you that you feel has weight in your life. Like, oh, do I take this? Do I take that? Which one is more important? You can't tell. But in truth, with the Seven of Cups, most of these cups are actually not good for you. They might not even be real. They might be fake. They might have bad intentions. Only one is actually true for you. And you're going to have to make that decision. And again, I'm getting to the Hierophant. I like how the both of them are looking to the Hierophant. They're both facing the Hierophant. It's like you need help. You need to seek wisdom to make your decision. However, though, with the Page of Wands, the Page of Wands is kind of like a person with an offer for you. His offer is small. The offer is not to say insubstantial, but it is not yet matured. It's just a small offer. It could be a passing offer, right? And I believe that this Page of Wands can actually give you a clue to what you need to choose in your Seven of Cups. Someone who is innocent, or maybe the offer is innocent. The offer is very... What I'm thinking right now is the word sapling. It's like it completely hasn't grown. If you look at it, you're not sure if that plant is going to die or gonna live, because it's just so tiny still. But it seems to be very passionate and very well-meaning. That's the thing about the Page of Wands in upright. It could be flighty, but he's innocent and his offer is very pure. With the pages, they're usually very pure or very immature. And upright is just innocence, pure. So let's have a look at your Moonology card. Communication is key. New Moon in Gemini. I think this goes very well with you seeking out help, seeking out the Hierophant, disillusioning the 7 cups around you, and also gaining understanding. It's all in how you say and who you speak to. This is an air card because it's Gemini and it's also about talking. But most importantly, well, never mind. We'll have a look at the Moonology card first. So the message for this card is, write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. That's giving me the 7 of Cups feel. Time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Read more books. Do you need help to understand? Read more books. Seek someone who is wise. But most important of all, make sure you're doing it for you. You can seek advice. That is very, very good. Seek out other people's opinions. Seek out other people's wisdom. They might have been through something. They might be able to give you a view from a completely different angle. But in the end, all your choices, please make them for yourself. Please make them with what you believe in. Like me, I can tell you all these things. It's up to you what you want to do. But please do them for you. If this resonates with you, I wish you all the best. Pile number 4. It does look like you're in a bit of a confusing section in your life, but you'll get through this. The most important thing is communication, which means what you say, how you say it, and to whom you say it. In fact, when you say it is also important. So, think about it, right? Seek out someone with more experience if you need help to understand something. Alright, so that's all I have for you, pile number 4. I hope this resonates with you. Feel free to let me know in the comment below. I really love to hear from you guys. And also, if you like this video, do like and subscribe. I feel like a lot of the readings that I do, they actually are trying to reach out to someone who is in trouble. A lot of my readings are people who are in trouble, because I guess that's how I phrase my questions. But yes, it will really help me to reach other people and hopefully help them in their journey in life. Okay, so take care, pal number 4. I wish you good luck, all the best, and bye bye.